to you.
Hey, hello and welcome to the BS Bros Podcast. This is episode 30.
30? Woo!
Yeah, 3-0. We made it, and we're gonna get canceled immediately after. So one for every day of the month of the next month, with the exception of next week's episode.
I just got done having a mental breakdown. Woo!
Hell yeah, Terrell.
I'm joined by
Yeah.
Punky, Isaiah, J Ray, and Terrell. We're missing a Joe's today. He should be around at. Oh boy, that's a blue drink. He
looks
should be.
green.
A lot of sugar.
He should be around here at some point. I know he's in Durango for that football game, so I don't know how long it's gonna take for him to get back. But if he don't make it, he don't make it. He still has a long. He's currently third place for the longest running appearances on the podcast.
He's gonna make it. He can make it back in like 40 minutes.
With his driving, he can make it back in like 10.
He'll be here in like 10 minutes, tops. But the rest of us, well, we're here. So Terrell, what's going on, buddy? Let's talk about your personal problems, because we gotta. We're here for the intervention. I told you this was coming.
What's about your native folklores?
I like how I went from intervention to native folklore.
Yeah, I don't know where J Ray was going with that, but where
I
I'm
don't
going
know
is
either.
this. My guy,
Punky left too.
I know. We went
Oh,
trick
you
or
heard.
treating last night, and the entire time we were trick or treating with Poe, all I heard was you complaining the entire time, and you weren't even there. You were on the phone.
Wait, what was he complaining about?
He was at work and
I
didn't
was
get to.
complaining that I wasn't enjoying my favorite fucking holiday because I was stuck at fucking work that whole time.
Should have left. I would have
He's
left. What are they gonna
he's
do?
ups-
Write you up?
He's
Yes.
upset because his emo phase after high school didn't end like the rest of us.
Yeah,
I
for
don't
real.
think you had
It
me
probably,
at
if
the
anything,
time.
it got worse.
If anything, Josh is like disintegrated.
Yeah, Josh is probably the only one that I know that had an emo phase. I don't think, like, knowing Corey and J Ray and Isaiah, I don't think any of you guys had an emo phase.
I did.
Yes,
Oh,
because
it's
it's called growing up.
No.
Jeez,
My
I've been
cat's
turning-
trying to drink the juice, the forbidden juice.
So the
Baby's
question that
trying
falls
to come
to
from
you,
my
Terrell.
pickle. I love you.
Okay.
You
The,
for your
the
pickle.
question that falls to you: do you want your relationship as much as you think you do?
I don't know.
You better hope she don't see this, motherfucker.
We had this discussion last night. I had this discussion in my kitchen with him after he got off work. Because this guy shows up at my house, gets Sonic, comes back with the Sonic. They forgot his stuff. And he's like, I don't want to go back to Sonic. I said, brother, when your girlfriend or wife tells you to go back and do something, you just go do it. But Terrell had to argue on his way out the door. This man hadn't figured out yet that the more holes you dig, the worse it is for you.
Hey, if you dig so many holes, you can't even remember the hole you were in.
That's the problem.
Well, I gave him the straight up answer. I'm already sleeping in a hole, so it doesn't matter.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm just saying, buddy. There's only so many chances before it gets cut off, and I remember what happened the last time you got cut off.
True.
Remember who you called?
He slapped him.
Ghostbusters.
No, he called.
In
In fact, I'm about to take the mic. I'm coming at all of you now. I have been that man that you could call when you needed something. Okay?
Facts.
When Terrell had his breakup, who'd he call? Me. When Joe's...
I thought you said when Terrell had a booty call.
No. No.
Damn.
When
That's
Joe's...
a true pro if that happened.
When Joe's needed help, who did he call? The entire group chat. But who answered that call? Batman, me. When J Ray's wife got in that car accident on 9/11, who was there standing outside the hospital with him as he was me. I was there.
just sounds so bad when you say car
Actually,
accident
it
on
was.
9/11.
It was
It
perfect.
was.
It was a car accident on 9/11. That's how I
It
remember when it was.
It
I know,
was.
but it just sounds bad when I don't know what like I didn't know that. That's crazy.
He wasn't.
I don't think I was a
there for
part of the
that.
friend group at
He
that
was-
time.
Not to mention, I also got married on 9/11.
Yeah, that was your fault.
That's your fucking curse, J Ray.
So we
Hey,
need a
Punky, what do you
third.
think? I see a
We need a
Chinese
third plane. What's our third plane gonna be?
Savage Corn just came in here and says, "Yeah, like my car accident is more important than 9/11." Sure, buddy.
Did it fly into a building or?
No, got
Watch
T-boned
out,
at
Your Majesty.
40.
There's a second bus.
Oh,
Oh, God.
oh no! Oh boy.
Oh jeez.
Let me think.
We're
let me
definitely
think.
getting canceled after episode 30.
Or what about when
No.
Josh had his whole thing with the well, I can't say who, but he was having a fucking tough time. He came during my lunch break when I worked at Five Guys. That man would sit outside crying, and I'm like, my guy. Never seen Josh cry until that time, and I haven't seen it since.
I've seen
Those are
Josh
the
cry
things.
once.
But the point being, I was there.
Thank fuck I'm pretty independent.
Not yet.
Impotent.
Not yet.
Yeah,
You're
Impotent.
next on the list.
I ain't gotta worry about none of that.
The point I'm bringing up here, man, Punky and Isaiah, because you two haven't had your incident yet, is when you need that phone call.
I already gave you
You
that.
can call
Punky
me.
wait, nah. Punky got guns. He ain't got nobody to call.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've had my fair share of incidences. I just push through it.
I called you once.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I called.
you-
Actually, I called
Wait,
everybody that night.
Isaiah, you messed with your webcam. Now we can easily tell you're playing something.
That's just my. That's just inside my PC.
Yeah, his PC is RGB, bro.
No, I
That's
mean on
it.
the other side. I can see his glasses.
Yeah,
That's
you can.
Discord,
yeah, you can
bro.
see it.
How
Yeah.
the hell am I supposed to not watch? And the
Yeah, you
freaking
can see
PC's
the
right here, so it's just gonna fucking flicker anyway.
Welcome back, Savage Core, number one listener of the podcast. Shout
Welcome back.
out.
You might as well be a member of the podcast.
We need Savage Corn to come along.
He
I think
said
we
he was just gonna
discussed-
be quiet.
I was gonna
He
say, I
said
thought
he said he wouldn't want to do it because he'd be quiet.
they said they
That's
just want to
fine.
chill out. They just like chilling out and asking us questions because
That's fine.
It's-
We don't mind being a voice for you.
I
told
love
Maddie,
the
I said-
indirect roasts he gives.
it's great. It's great. What's even better is that I have to be the voice of Savage Corn because I don't know if you guys are paying attention to it, but I like the fact that I have to read off what Savage Corn says.
Technically, I
basi-
could get my laptop and log into Twitch and see what's going on, but I'm too lazy for that.
You could theoretically.
I want the numbers to be
But then
true,
again,
though,
it'd make
so I won't.
my internet slow, so it'd make my freaking camera all.
Yeah, you got the
What-
equivalent of fucking Boingo.
Yeah.
Boingo.
Fucking Boingo
Ah,
Wi-Fi.
Boingo just sucked.
I
Even
fucking
Bob,
hated
whenever
it.
he has the times that he does come, it crashes in the middle of the night.
Savage Corn
Everyone's on
says.
it.
Savage Corn says,
By
"I like
the way-
waiting."
By the way, FHS got smoked tonight by PV.
Fuck, damn it! I
course
talked so
they
much
did.
shit to Maddie. The Savage Corn in the chat says, "I like waiting for the exact moment to cut daggers into the conversation. Makes quality content." I like this guy.
There you go.
He
Yeah,
knows
we
how
gotta,
to
like-
make content, unlike half
You
the
gotta
people.
put like
in
his
this-
questions in like the videos now, just like
So let's have a chat.
Corn.
What?
Isaiah,
Was a
J Ray,
Corn.
you're both on the chopping block for not making the episodes. What's going on?
Wait, what?
the fuck
So
you
you're
mean?
both
I
on the
missed
chopping block.
one last week.
Dude, I'm trying to get a house. Like I've saved up. I've officially saved up enough to be able to do whatever I want now. But
The
we-
whole
we
point
just
of us
gotta-
putting a podcast at 10 p.m. at night on a freaking Friday is because no one's doing shit except for playing games.
I wake up at 3 a.m. I can play the video games.
Yeah, but you don't work on Saturdays, so what's your excuse now?
I
I'm
don't know at this point.
sleeping.
I keep eating.
Take a nap after you get off work because you get off at 2 p.m.
Actually, I didn't get off till 3 today. They made us.
Oh my gosh.
oh, just an hour
What
later.
a bad thing. Wow, what an
They
hour.
made us. They made us pozole and they gave me a free
You got
monster.
food out of it.
They made you stay an extra hour to give you food and a drink. Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
J Ray,
don't want to hear.
I don't
it,
get
I
dude.
home.
love-
I don't
I
get
love my
home till
job.
like 9:45.
I love my job so much.
At night.
They care about us.
I hope you take a turn too hard and tip all your shit over.
And then also, I don't know where I work. By the way, I have no idea. Totally have no idea where I work.
By the
Don't
way,
try
if
this
you
thing.
if you drop the if your truck tips over and drops the product, is
He
all of
gets
it free for you?
If I manage to do that, if I manage to flip my truck, I will probably not have a job.
What if there's
I will-
ice on the roads?
If there is
hope you
ice
flip
on the
your truck.
roads, if there is ice on, actually, someone has flipped our truck. It's our lead driver. But
But they didn't get fired.
in his defense, there was a deer in the road. Don't know what else happened after that, but he just says that, and that's all the
Hold on,
context
so-
he gives us.
Instead of choosing to just smoke the deer, he decided.
Yeah, that's a
decided
big
to
ass
just-
truck.
He decided he's
Swerve.
smoking the deer. Let me just lose thousands of dollars in product by flipping this bitch over.
Actually, he flipped it, lost no product.
That's
What?
insane.
Like he flipped it.
That's
and it
why he
just
kept his
stayed
job.
because the plastic
kickflipped
roll.
the truck.
Kick flip the truck.
He flipped it. Yeah.
He's like, watch this.
No, hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
See, Kirby's joining the blanket club. Now he's got to
Bro.
put it over your head.
Oh no. Savage Gordon says it ain't house flipper, it's truck flipper.
Truck flipper.
Man, I'd go get my beanie, but I feel like we'd get canceled.
I don't know what
Oh
you
yeah.
yeah,
that.
bean.
I just gotta make this just.
I'm gonna go get it anyway, and if anything, I'll blur it out.
My wife keeps my house at the
We're
temperature
live.
of snow.
We're live.
What is with women and doing that though? I don't get it. They
Pregnancy.
keep this house so cold.
Well, my wife's pregnant, so that's why she keeps it cold.
Oh yeah, she's probably got super warm. She got super warmness right now.
She's got my AC still running, and it's like 50 degrees outside, and I'm like, it's dark outside. It's cold. So when
You
I'm
gotta
in my
walk
game
around.
room, I have my little space heater on that's warming my toesies.
What
the hell is that?
What does that say? Don't bully me, I'll come. Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, Corn, you know what to do.
All right, Corn, hit him with it.
Bully him.
My
Yeah,
man's gonna
yeah.
make me bust.
Oh boy. Oh
yeah,
yeah, honest,
no.
man. I miss
I-
Joe's.
When I
We don't
rewatched
need Joe's.
podcasts, I didn't realize how much camera it shows on my camera because I just see squares. But like when I look back at the podcast, I'm like, holy shit! You can actually see the full background of my my wall.
Oh yeah, you didn't know
I
that?
didn't realize you can see my cat's tail in some of the videos, so it just looks weird.
Oh my gosh.
Isaiah, what the fuck were you doing?
Trying to get attention right now.
You have all
That
the
was the-
attention you want.
Last
Savage
week that
Corn.
Take the floor.
was
Holy
also
shit, is
the
that
night.
Bob? Late
Yeah,
to the
Bob.
podcast.
I'm trying to say some shit, and
got
you
the
interrupt me,
bandit in here.
motherfucker. I'm eating my cookie now.
Does it pin in the chat?
Yeah, the Boingo Bandit, Bob.
Savage Corn says
Oh.
your background looks sick. So that's fine.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, he's a big WWE nerd.
So we're
I'm
gonna
a
do
big-
the. So Bob's gonna be the triple B.
Bob, are you there?
Bob the Boingo Bandit.
Bob?
the Boingo Bandit.
Bob,
the
Bob,
Bowie.
Bob,
I can't
Bob,
wait
Bob,
to
Bob,
get my
Bob,
own
Bob,
house,
Bob, Bob,
then I have my
Bob,
own
Bob,
room,
Bob,
and the
Bob,
background of
Bob,
this will
Bob,
just be
Bob, 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 Bob,
better.
Bob, 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 Bob. I thought he would come back, but he left.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
no, it's-
left.
This guy.
He was like,
I hope
fuck
he-
these
Wow.
nuts.
I hope he gets hazed.
He said, "Fuck that, fuck the fucking podcast, bro." I
Oh,
gave
unless
him.
he had that glitch that it won't let you talk, but you could hear everything.
I think so, but I also think he could hear us, and he was like,
Ow,
"Yeah, I'm
what
not
the
gonna."
fuck?
What happened?
My
Cat
cat
just attacked him.
me.
Yep.
He got his
I
balls
swear,
stuck in
I
his
saw
zipper.
Paul.
Has that ever happened to you? It's happened to my little cousin, and I thought it was the most hilarious.
I
shit
can't
ever.
Hold up a second. Hold up a sec. Where the fuck's Josh?
If you just wear underwear, my guy.
Oh, where is
I don't
he?
know. Let's call him.
Josh didn't have fucking work today. Where is he?
He's playing COD. I
Oh!
bet you anything.
Gosh,
He's
man,
playing
oh.
COD.
Bob.
Look at my pussy.
Wow.
Oh, hey, oh.
Might have to cut that from the
Whoa.
podcast.
What's with your cat's eyes?
So I was
The light is
gonna
catching it so weird.
have this idea that I was gonna throw out because we had discussed pushing this podcast back to recording on Saturday, but and then ended up changing our minds and coming back to the regularly scheduled day. But I did have a thought one day where I was like, "Oh, are we still calling Josh?
Your call has been forwarded.
He didn't answer.
What a bitch!"
Bob, change your mic again.
Anyway,
His girlfriend has anything to do with it?
Hear me now?
Figure.
yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh yeah, Bob. You hear Bob?
Yes, we can hear Bob.
Yes, I would like an order of French fries and a large milkshake.
Hey, bro, can I finish my story, man? I was talking, and then everyone just kind of jumped in and stole the mic from me for a second. I'm sorry. Are you just branded out in fucking Coke shit now? Are you a walking fucking billboard for Coke? My God,
Oh, I didn't even know I did that.
you got a Coke
You're
shirt?
a walking billboard for butter.
We are not sponsored by Coke.
We're not.
I didn't
But we
even know
will.
I did
We
that.
will accept the sponsorship
Wish.
from Coke if they want to
I
give
will.
it to us.
Oh,
Duncan!
100%.
Duncan.
Oh, I forgot.
Anyway, we were what, J Ray?
We sponsored the X Games this year.
Uh-huh.
Hey!
That's a lot of work. That's gonna be a lot of work.
What do you have to fucking do?
We gotta
what do you-
take 40 pallets, which is like basically
Oh, it's
Two-
because
two to
the
three
X
trucks.
Games are they're always
They're
in
in-
Colorado.
yeah, they're in Aspen.
Mhm.
And
But you're not
Aspen's
in Aspen.
part of my
You're in
route.
Grand Junction. Oh, never
No,
mind.
Glenwood.
Never
Glenwood.
mind.
But
Yeah,
it-
how he gets there.
Going back to what I was saying for the 15th time,
Try it.
we
Okay.
tried to. We were gonna push the recording back to Saturday, but then we decided to do it again today on a Friday. But then I thought, what if we did a half and half? Did 30 minutes on a Friday, 30 minutes on a Saturday? And I said, nah, that's a lot more work for Punky, and he's already having a hard time fitting the editing into the schedule already.
No, he likes that. Bully him.
He's a busy man.
He likes the extra work.
Don't
Bob, where's your
bully me,
camera?
I'll
So
come.
far away. You ain't at home.
I'm driving.
So why did you join the podcast?
Because I wanted to be in it, and the function
He
I was
doesn't
at
want
ran
his
a little late.
record ruined.
Then
Bob is
get
a real
on when
one,
you
dude.
get here.
So are
Bob
you
is a
saying
real
when you get back to your residency of
I'll throw
where
my
you-
camera on. This is all you're gonna see. Watch. Dark. My
I'm sorry,
glass.
Bob.
Here.
Don't,
Are those,
let,
I was like, are those your fucking eyes? Damn.
don't let
Yeah.
Josh see you. He gonna get you.
Yeah, you better
That-
hope Josh don't join this podcast soon.
Bob, you should really call the
Not
cops
saying got
right
no
there.
jurisdiction here.
Hey, Bob,
Bob
you
is
might have
live
man.
on the highway.
Bob, you might have to call the cops to get all that darkness off of you.
They'll beat me.
They'll beat the black out of it.
Oh,
Oh boy,
jeez.
where is it? Okay, hold on. I was going somewhere with this stuff. Where was I going?
Casual.
After like the 20th time, you were trying to go something with
Casual
like
racism.
Hey,
Saturday.
yo,
No, I
Bob,
was-
rip that down.
I was debating on doing 30-minute episode today, 30-minute episode tomorrow, so that we could get anybody who wasn't here today in tomorrow, since Terrell won't be available tomorrow. But then
Oh,
I was
and then
like,
just
no, that's
edit
just
it
more
in.
editing for Punky, and poor Punky is already
Yeah,
having
Bob's
work on.
never available on Saturdays.
Oh yeah, and that reminds me, Isaiah, are you aware the editing software we're using is the editing software that you gave to Punky?
Yeah, but it's only allowed one device per account.
Right, but how did we get it to Punky's device in the first place?
Because he gave me his login stuff.
Right.
Mm.
And if I log in, then it's just gonna kick
Then
him
it's gonna kick me out.
Mm.
Yeah, but couldn't you guys theoretically change the password to something you both know and just flip flop using it back and forth?
out. Right?
Or is Punky, are you working on another project outside of the podcast with it?
No.
That's primarily what he uses.
I was gonna say, can you shut the fuck up?
But one thing that worries me is
Is
because I don't know how it works. Because I have every single episode that we've done so far saved into this program. Yeah.
Okay,
You
Yeah.
gotcha.
should probably create a hard drive. Create a backup.
I'm worried that if he tries to do that, it's gonna take up too much storage space and he won't be able to play actual PC games on it.
The back.
Well,
of his
yeah,
I'm
brain.
like,
I'm
get a
not even
hard
worried
drive back.
about. I'm not even worried about that. But I do enjoy having as much space on my computer as possible. But having that extra, hey, if I need to get in here and export it again for whatever reason through the program, because that takes like no data, it's nice to have. So if it
Yeah.
really came down to it, I have
Oh,
every
so it's
single
like
episode
cloud-based
on
it?
the program.
Okay, so that if Punky's using that, why don't you just get another? Why don't you just buy a second account with that particular
Let-
editing software?
Let me see how much it is actually. I don't even know. But then Punky would have to. I mean, all the project would still be saved under that. So theoretically, if I just send Punky the money for the account, then it'll
know.
work.
I don't know. How much is the program?
I'm looking at it.
What
Well,
program
he's-
is it?
It's Filmora.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Filmora?
Yeah.
I think it's like 80. I want to take that guess.
I used the one-time payment and it was $80.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Maybe that's something I can look into in the future.
Yeah, that's.
I'm just saying, man, if we can get one of our fucking platforms off the ground and start getting money, I could pay that shit and we could get it for you. Because here's what I'm getting sick of, bro. We are putting out TikToks. I kind of gave up on tweeting because it's just getting out to people, but no one actually reacts to it.
That's the only reason I haven't.
Yeah, I've
done
been-
anything,
I've-
just
like-
'cause that's what I want to use
I
too.
know that I've been saying like, oh, the new podcast is coming out, but then like Corey would message in the group, the podcast hasn't even came out yet. And I'm fuck.
That happened one fucking time. That happened one time. that
I
you
was
put
about
a
to make the other TikTok because I saw Punky's message saying like, oh, the podcast is uploaded. I was like, okay, I'm ready to make it. I made the TikTok. Then like I magically lost it in my editing area.
Okay, the point I'm getting at is I can't upload TikToks to the TikTok channel because they don't get views like they do when you do them, Terrell. I don't know what the hell you do different that I don't.
I don't know.
He sits on the toilet when he does them.
This is apparently.
Yeah.
His legs are all.
I'm about to do
fucking-
another toilet
Camera
shit.
angle?
They're fucking.
That's so funny.
I'm,
His legs.
I'm
fall asleep and
essentially
shit.
attempting to find whatever we can do to try to get
Did you
more.
see my did you see you twerking in the last announcement, Punky?
Mm-mm.
What up, Joes? When did you get in here?
He's
Like 30
muted.
seconds ago.
He's
You're
muted.
I was here in the beginning, but then I left.
In the beginning.
Oh, I
In
didn't
the
see-
beninging.
Sounds like his car.
In the beninging.
I'm gay.
Anyway, so I have Punky in charge of editing at the moment. Isaiah's gonna do clip compilation, which was J Ray's old job. I was also going. Terrell is now in charge of the TikToks. Bob is our. He's the guy that allows us to park in the veteran parking at Home Depot and Lowe's. As well as Punky and Joey, I guess. I need to pass off the Twitter to somebody else because I don't manage it enough to do anything with it.
Hey, question for Punky and Jared.
Shoot.
You ever do a Veterans Day scramble?
Yes.
I
Yes,
don't
100%.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
You know what
You
that
just-
is, right?
You hit up every spot that'll give you free food.
Oh.
You're
and
like
free
I'm
drinks.
for it.
10
I'm
or
for
12 fucking meals, and you're set for like the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have my dad and I go out and do that because my dad is also a veteran.
Dude, we have one planned this year
You
down
know,
in San Diego.
my dad.
Why do I have this ID?
The amount of planning that goes into these out here is fucking insane. Like, we're like, we gotta be up by fucking 6 a.m. so we can get down there for breakfast, so we can get at least 3 breakfasts, 1 to eat and 2 to save. Like, bruh, I'm just along for the ride.
Going back to like jobs and stuff for this podcast, if I can get the money, I want to go from using Filmora to using Adobe After Effects. Because
How much
Adobe,
is that?
Adobe is a subscription-based thing, and I think
Yeah,
for
they
After
switched from
Effects,
buying the product.
and I think After Effects is like $120.
Is that a
I've
month
been
or a
looking
year?
at getting
month,
some
I
Adobe for
think.
my photography stuff.
Okay, well, here's the issue we're sitting at. And I hate that this turned into a meeting, but I guess this is just where the direction of the podcast is going to. Where are we at Joseph's house? Are we under a table? What is that sign? What does
I
that
think
say?
we're on a sink.
What is it? Tua? Does that say Tua?
Fucking Jamie.
Man is staying perfectly still, by the way.
Dude.
That's
fucking nerd,
so
bro.
funny.
Dickhead.
Anyway, the direction I was attempting to head with this conversation is that we need to start picking up slack somewhere in the vicinity. I don't know whether that's on X. TikTok is already doing pretty well. I already told Terrell I'm going to try to get a second person working on TikTok with him. Like I said, it can't be me because for some reason TikTok hates me. But if any,
I
any
need
of you,
another an actor. I need another actor with me.
if any, as I say, if any other TikTok savvy people that know what the hell they're doing want to jump in and take over as a second TikTok creator, just to kind of do stuff. Not well, Terrell could literally handle the recording of the episode TikToks,
And
every
I can
week.
just take over editing if I need to.
Yeah, but you don't have anything to edit with.
That's what I'm saying. When I do get it.
Right, but the issue we're having, the issue is I want to be able to get this stuff for you guys, but we need the funding to do it. And I'm not gonna sit here and this entire podcast is a project. Can we quit laughing, bro? I'm trying to have a serious conversation here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. This whole project since the beginning has been a hobby that I've had set in the background. If this entire thing fails after a year, so be it. So far, it hasn't seemed like it's been a failure. We're getting the views on Spotify and YouTube and stuff. And hey,
We
that
got
looks pretty
Savage
good, buddy.
Corn.
He's got dead people in the background.
Yeah.
That's Grandma
You gotta remember.
and
You gotta
Grandpa.
remember. We're not doing this podcast to try to start something. We're just doing.
Thanks for letting
we're
us
just
know.
doing-
Yeah,
we
it's no
just-
longer October. We can't have dead people hanging about.
Anywho, let me finish my statement. This entire thing was a hobby since the get-go. I wanted to see how far we could get within a year, and if we just stayed the same, which we haven't at the moment, as long as we stay the current course, I'd like to continue this project as long as we can continue to push it. But the entire intent of it was the money that we get for this project was going to be money that we earned. And the money that we earned would get turned back around to invest into better equipment.
No, you gotta spend
For
money
each
to make
other?
money, bro.
Correct. In the sense of, here we are, we all have our stuff, we're all in this Discord, we're all sitting here working with the basic stuff. Literally a subscription that Isaiah bought forever ago that now Punky has. Terrell uses his phone half the time. Joe's using his phone right now. Bob's using his phone right now. J-Ray is looking into the camera and taking photos with his phone.
Kirby having
I
a
wanna say-
literal shit computer.
Yeah, my computer barely being able to run this stuff, yet somehow I'm still streaming to Twitch.
I just
Um,
want to say the only reason I'm on my phone today is my computer's not hooked up.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
well
my
aware.
PlayStation and my,
Bob's
and my
currently
monitor.
driving.
That's the only things
Yeah.
that matter.
Do you have internet out there now, Joe?
Yes, he does.
How's the new house coming along?
People stole his shit. Did you not see the video in the group chat?
No.
Yeah.
Again, we've been over this multiple times.
I
You
didn't
almost
see
never
moved
that.
paid
out
attention to the
for
group chat.
Angela.
Well, that sounds like a skill issue. That sounds like a skill issue, Robert.
I'm in enough
Um,
group chats for work that I don't want another one.
Going back to my statement from earlier, the entire purpose of this project is the money that we make from Spotify, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, is supposed to go back into a pool of some kind that is controlled by me, yes, but I won't spend it on anything else. I've agreed that the money that I make here will get turned around to get better equipment for everybody, in the sense of getting Isaiah the editing software he needs for
Take
clips.
it over.
Getting Punky whatever he wants for his editing stuff, so that works. As soon as we're able to promote our TikToks and do whatever we need to buy that shit, we'll buy that shit and push that stuff out. Then eventually, once Twitter starts to take off, because I hope at some point we'll get followers on Twitter, then we can push into that area and start taking that part over. And as we start to expand our horizons and get a little bit further out into the ether of people knowing who we are, like Savage Corn, who just randomly decided to discover us one day, I'm hoping eventually we'll get 2 or 3 more people to do that. We can start to build a community. We can start to get people actually giving us money, so on and so forth, Twitch paying us out, all that other stuff. And it might not come quickly. It might take a little bit of time. But I think once we get the ball rolling, we'll be good to go. And that's where my headspace is at. And then, once we're able to pay for all this new equipment that we need and the promotions that we need to start getting going, and we have this extra... What?
Sorry, people are honking at me. This isn't even... You might see Bob's Road Rage.
Savage Court in the chat says, "Man's trying to pull an MLK. I have a dream, head ass." Listen, I don't have a dream. I have a vision. It's a different speech, okay? And it's a great speech. It's a great speech.
It's huge.
It's the best speech of all time.
Nobody does speeches better than I do.
Anyway,
Wrong.
Anyway, this is something I want to work on, but I also want to make sure that we're all evenly contributing. I'm not trying to make one person do 50 jobs. I'm assigning each person a job that I see fit that they can handle to the best of their abilities. And then, like I've already stated in the past, once we get enough money and we start buying all these extra stuff that we can then use to turn around and make better podcasts with, because let's be honest, this whole where we're at currently isn't working at the moment. Then we can start paying each other out based off of I was gonna say performance, but that's incorrect. We'll start paying people out per episode. So every episode you'll show up, there'll be a set amount that everyone will
depending
get.
on how that episode does, rent payout percentages.
Damn, Jared.
Correct. So yeah, so once we start getting into the pool, what we're gonna do is, so for example, on this episode in particular, if this episode we got paid for on Spotify or on YouTube, then whatever money we earned from that episode, I would divide into 8. You're saying why 8? Each person in this episode, the 7 of us that are here, would get a cut, and then the 8th cut would go into the pot to go for any expenses we need to pay for in the future. So we would end up saving money and accumulating over time, so we could start having a budget in case something happens and Isaiah's computer goes down, or Punky's computer goes down, or somebody's computer goes down. We're able to go and get that fixed and get it resolved within the week. But with that being said, that's the end of the meeting. I don't want to keep discussing business right now.
J-Ray's shitbox computer goes down.
Savage
it looks
Corn.
like it does.
Savage Corn wants to switch the topic. What games y'all played recently? Black Ops 6.
Yeah,
Black Ops 6 is the fucking shit.
That's
I love
been
it.
the big. That's definitely been the big one.
I was about to ask.
I haven't
What's everyone's
played anything in
level at?
over a week.
I haven't played it in over a week.
I'm so miserable.
Are you staying in that house tonight, Joes?
I've been staying here since Wednesday.
I hope you blessed your house.
That's good, man. Because I was gonna stay at I was gonna sit outside your house
blessed
one night and see if the the Meta Knights, the Jews, what are they?
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Nah.
Yeah,
No,
they're the Jews on the bus. They've been through enough, man.
That's my bad. Joe's gonna go burn down the Jewish Pentagon or something like that.
They're the pancake religion, the Jemima's Witnesses.
Savage Corn Black Ops 6 is out now. Yes, it is. It is out now. It came out. What day did it come out, boys? The 25th?
On the 25th.
Hi, Bree.
Of October.
Hi, Bree.
I have
for
almost prestige one.
Hi, Bree.
For the 4-year
Bree.
cycle that they took to create it, it's actually pretty decent. It's really good compared to the CODs they've thrown out in previous years.
I mean, the last couple of years have been pretty fucking shit.
I don't think the next year's COD will be any good whatsoever because it's literally COD they're making within the year. It's COD 2025. So
Well, let's think about it though, because this is our one good COD in this cycle. We're gonna have the one good one, then we're gonna have 2 or 3 bad ones, one decent one, then one good one.
Here's what
This
sets it
year
up.
is my
You got
year.
that one that pulls everyone back
Shut
to
the
the
fuck
fucking
up.
franchise, and then the 3 to fucking fuck it up.
Oh, bro, the Call of Duty's about to treat us like the Dallas Cowboys. You have hope for them every year, and then every year they disappoint you.
But why spend 4 years on a project for only to work?
Hey, yo, school shooter out here. You're about to get demonetized.
Who?
Joe's walking across with a rifle.
Savage
bring
Corn
that
says. Savage Corn says. I mean, most people saying Black Ops 2 is the only good one. It depends on your preference. Like I
Black
know
Ops 2 goated.
Josh would
Goated.
say Black Ops 2 is goated. Let's get that straight.
Black Ops 4
But Josh,
was also
Josh
good.
liked Infinite Warfare. Somebody liked. Joe's liked Vanguard.
And
I enjoyed
can
those.
say I failed my sophomore year because of Black Ops 3.
There's yeah. J Ray was a fucking Black Ops 3 nerd. He literally didn't go to
I-
school the entire year.
I just played chows all day, playing like small tourneys, doing
I get
everything.
home. I get home from school because I got let out early, and J Ray would be sitting on the fucking game playing, and I'm like, shouldn't you do something? I made signs too because he got grounded from the games. Remember that?
They protested outside my house.
Yes, we
Yeah,
did, and
appreciate
I still have those signs somewhere.
I want to say Black Ops 6 is in tied for my first place of favorite top 5.
What is your top 5, Joes?
Well, before Black Ops 6, it was Black Ops 4 is number 1. Black Ops 3 is
Bob's
number
over
2.
10.
Vanguard for number 3.
Oh, you made Bob leave.
Did Bob get in a car accident?
Black
What
Ops
just happened?
2 for number
No, I think
4.
he was coming to the gate.
Oh,
Black Ops 2 for number 4, and then Cold War for number 5.
so Black Ops 4 above the rest for Joe's. Black
Well,
Ops 3 above the rest for Joey. I like Black Ops 2, so I'll say that's my favorite.
Notice
I'd
how
say
it's
Black
always
Black
Black
Ops 6 is tied with Black Ops 4 right now. I'm giving it a couple weeks. We're going to see how this game does for the next 2 weeks,
Well,
and
it's,
then I'll
the,
make my decision.
it's double XP weekend this weekend, right? Or is that next weekend?
This
That's-
week.
No, it's this weekend.
It's right
Yeah,
that's why
now.
I've been
It's
playing.
right now.
I don't
It's
wanna go to bed.
currently
Sure.
as we speak.
That everything was hooked up tonight.
Also, I do have a very contradicting thing to say.
Do it.
You're going to bed, aren't you?
Black Ops 6 is what Cold War should have been.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They just got money out of us.
It's like-
I think
war.
Cold War is amazing. I'm gonna
It's
go grab
what
my
Cold
phone.
like Black Ops 6 is what Cold War was missing that whole time. Just the
I-
Omni movement.
I think there was some delusion with Cold War and Vanguard in us thinking that it was good, but now that we have Black Ops 6, I think looking at it going, this is what we should have got instead. Kind of disappointing in that
Well,
sense.
they only-
but
they
they were
only had,
good
like-
for the time. They were good for the time. Don't get me wrong. But now that we're in like the gray area where we're actually getting good CODs again, you look back on it and you go, it wasn't that great. I do at least. I can't.
I
speak
didn't.
for
I
the-
didn't like Cold War or Vanguard really at all.
They were meh.
Yeah.
Like even the zombies. Was,
Vanguard
like, just
was very
walking.
meh just because of all the crap that it had going on with it, especially with the cosmetics giving a little bit more damage.
even
Yeah, like a
zombies
pay to
was,
win.
like, a hand
Yeah.
holding.
I think Call of Duty just needs to get rid of microtransactions. Period. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to bed tonight till I hit Prestige 1.
Oh, I am
Me
2
too.
levels away.
Yeah, I saw that. This whole week I've been playing and grinding to pass you guys.
You
and I
dickhead.
realized- I realized nobody's been playing this whole week, and I am already Prestige 1, level 20.
Yeah, because we all have jobs and families that we hang out with, and we don't just sit on the game after we get home.
I mean,
Nah,
I
I
don't,
get
I don't
home,
have
I
family
sit-
to hang
I
out
sit,
with.
I literally get home, sit Himena on me, and I'm like, all right, let's play some Call of Duty.
Savage Cord says, "Hey, Prestige, touch grass, bro."
Yeah.
Fucking agree.
Fucking scrub.
What is that? What are
Take
you wearing?
that shit hat off.
Oh damn! Corey's a
You can't-
Yankees fan, bro.
No,
Get
I'm
out
not a
of here.
Yankee. I'm a fucking Giants fan. Get that straight.
Oh, it says Dodgers. I thought it said dead ass on it. Like,
Dead ass.
I really thought it said dead ass.
Dude, if there's a Dodger hat that actually says that, I would totally buy it.
Like in the
I
same
really thought
font
it
and
said
everything.
dead ass across the top of it.
Dead ass.
Congratulations,
My
you
cat
paid
yelling
$100
at me.
million to win a World Series.
I want to. I
don't know
want
if
to
you
find a
guys-
fucking.
Is it,
t-shirt that says
congratulations, you
dead
paid $100 million to win. You're just as bad as Black Ops, the Black Ops franchise with pay to win.
Hey, Shohei Otani actually carried.
Pay to win.
He did okay. I don't think he
You
really
paid
cared.
to win, bro. You paid to win. Couldn't do it without Shohei. Prove me wrong. Trade him.
It was more on Kiki Hernandez and Freeman.
Prove me wrong. Trade him to the Giants and see what happens.
I don't think he wants to go to the Giants.
I don't think
know
he'll
that.
ever go to
You
the
don't know that.
Giants.
How about we
I don't
ask
think he'll
Shohei?
ever go on that side again.
How about we ask Shohei, okay?
Oh, dude, if you get Shohei on the podcast, I would lose my fucking mind.
Shohei Ohtani, this is your official invite to join the BS Bros podcast. You're more than welcome to come on here and talk about your experience and most likely sign a contract with the San Francisco Giants. Thank you.
What?
I want him to sign with the Giants, damn it. Let him sign.
I want to
Sign,
invite.
no, sign with the Braves. Joes will love that.
No, he's gonna end up being like Freeman and just go back over to the Dodgers.
Yeah, bro, why this guy got 3 monster cans, bro? Are
Why
those
does it
just
look
cans
like-
or are those full?
Joe's, you looking chonky right now.
Yeah, Joe's, you got your dad bod coming in, bro?
You look a little. You look like you got some chonk.
Have been eating like crazy lately.
Really? Oh
I
yeah.
understand.
Whenever. Oh my God. Whenever me and Sadie would, because she's pregnant, so me and Sadie would eat some of the weirdest stuff together.
Oh, I heard Corey say something about the monster cans.
Yeah.
They're filled with
That-
wax, aren't they? Oh,
Copy the QR code right now.
No, we can't. There's
Oh,
no need
mine
to.
doesn't have one.
It's double XP weekend. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to use it right now.
Mine doesn't have one.
An update is rolling out. Hold on.
Mhm.
What?
That resolves an issue where some players would encounter the being stuck on loading message of the day on all platforms.
Oh.
Oh.
mind.
Sounds like that Rocket League tourney that we had that one day.
Hmm.
Who was I playing with? J-Ray? I think it was J-Ray.
So Terrell has thrown out the option in the group chat saying, anyone want to play Rocket League after the podcast?
No. Buy Black Ops.
Bro, I
Buy
haven't
it.
played a video game all week. I have come home, or I made sure my internet's set up tonight for Call of Duty.
Terrell will play, or Isaiah will play with you.
Joe, you about to get cooked all night long.
I'll sit in the call with Terrell.
I wanted to play with all the boys, but if it's not happening, I'll just go to bed.
To
Buy
be
Black
fair,
Ops 6.
I'm
Buy
not
it.
good enough.
no, he said he wants to. Hold on, guys, listen. He wants to
Buy
buy
it.
Black Ops 6, but he can't because he still has the original Xbox One. He needs the Xbox One X or the Xbox.
Technically, I can
Series X.
still buy it on this Xbox, but I'd rather have like the newer.
What's the point? You're gonna buy it on this shit Xbox, then you're gonna upgrade, and then you're gonna have to re-buy it again. 'cause
Yeah,
you
see,
can't
that's what I
play
mean.
it.
I'd rather.
You
rather
shouldn't-
wait till-
No,
That's
he-
free, but
No,
it's cross.
It's
it's
next
not even
gen.
that. But if he buys it on his original Xbox, it's still linked to that account.
That's why it's $70 instead of
No,
60.
but if he buys it, he's gonna buy the Xbox One version and not the Xbox Series
cross-gen.
X.
If you buy it once, you're good.
Yeah.
It goes on the other.
Yeah, because
That's why-
he'd have to-
when I went to the
No, that's why it
Microsoft, it
costs
does say if you
$70.
purchase it, you get it for the original Xbox or
Yeah,
For
but
the
he'd have
Series
to buy
X.
the cross-gen bundle, no?
Wait a
That's
minute,
what
isn't it
it
on Game
is.
Pass?
That's what it is.
yeah, it's on Game Pass for free.
Yeah, why don't you have Game Pass?
Get Game Pass.
Man was
Bro.
about to drop hundreds of dollars
like
to buy Call of Duty, but he
14
can't
bucks.
spend $14 to
Wait.
buy Game Pass? Are you shitting me?
It's $14, Tara.
Motherfucker, you literally worked yesterday. How do you not have $15?
He's still gonna have to download it anyway.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
On his
it's
shit
take, like,
internet? It's gonna
By the
take
time
like
it's done,
2 business
on, man.
days.
By the time it's done, the
I'm
new
in
Call of
team.
Duty is gonna come
It's
out.
300
I was gonna say,
gigabytes, my guy.
you can't fucking tell me that skit I sent in the group chat earlier where the guy's like, I'm still updating, I'll be on in a minute, and then the guy after an hour goes, I'm still updating, it's at 10%. How is this possible? I was like, that's fucking Terrell in a nutshell, bro.
it's 100% Terrell. Why is this at 10%?
So, with
I
that man,
can't wait to move out of my place and get my own internet.
Are you doing that
if
soon
you
or
move out
what?
of your place and get your own internet, remember, if.
Dude, I'm so ready to try to buy a house.
Do it.
About
You
time.
just said you were.
I just
Hey, how
told
about-
him
About.
Yeah,
Joe,
man,
you
how
eat
about
some
you,
homemade?
houses. Wait, what
Josiah
words?
turns this into
Somebody
He
a
asked if you were eating Lil Wayne.
Are you eating Lil Wayne?
eating Panda Express.
Which is, yeah, but what dish from Panda Express?
I think it's Lo Mein.
Um,
Oh, Lil
Lil-
Wayne, Lo Mein. Ah, I see where you went.
Hey, way to catch
Eating
up,
Lil
Jay Ray.
Wayne.
Slowest man in the fucking podcast. That's why you graduated a year later.
Let's
Bob is
go!
Bob with the aviator jacket on.
Let's go.
He about to bomb some
It's
play. Wait,
Bob.
what?
He about to-
Bob,
I don't have a
welcome
turban
to
on.
the PS Blues
Alright.
podcast, where we have
I can actually hear
boys.
Isaiah this time.
We made it a pretty good distance into the podcast, Bob. What's up with the Democrats?
Everything. And
What is
nothing at the
up
same
with the
time.
Democrats?
We're not
Oh,
going
it's
politics on
political.
this.
Oh, good
We're
old
not,
presidential
we're not taking this
election.
into a political discussion because that's going
Bob
to
is holding a white
Isaiah,
Xbox
get
Elite
the
controller.
fuck away from your microphone, you loud bitch. You're pissing me off.
What did I do?
Not you, J-Ray.
Oh, okay. I was like, you were getting mad at me. I was the only one talking. I was like, it's all the way over
Yeah,
here.
Jerry, you butter eating fuck.
Nah, dude, fucking Isaiah. It's like, back the
The-
fuck up, you
the
loud
Avengers-
bitch.
You
The
sound like
Avengers-
those like drive-through workers that don't know how to use a mic.
Fucking real.
Yes.
The Avengers
Gosh.
apparently assembled to endorse Kamala.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
They're all rich too.
I'm voting for Thanos. 100% voting for Thanos.
It's a great day at Chick-fil-A. I can help you.
Wait, if I cover this,
Dinga,
if I cover this, does it sound any
dinga.
different?
What the hell?
Does it sound any different if I
What?
try to say anything?
What do you got there, Bob?
I made me out the
It's
Guria.
D. What?
Well.
Say
Well.
again?
Punky asked
this
the question.
sound-
I had no idea what he asked.
What? I don't even know what Punky asked.
We have devolved into fucking retardation.
Ooga
Brain
booga,
rot.
ooga
We are
booga.
brain
No,
rot right
we
now.
are we
Oh,
are
I
monkey
make you
brain.
Drippy, bruh.
And
Monkey
you
I
can
make
brain.
the
say
retards at
R
Monkey
work do
brain.
fucking. Oh, Jerry, if anyone says anything brain rotty at work, I go haze them.
Go haze him. Monkey
No, it's
brain.
training. Training.
Monkey
No,
brain.
it's straight up hazing.
What are you drinking?
Got me some peach crown and white cranberry and peach juice.
I thought you were gonna say peach crown with white crown. I was like, okay.
Peach crown with a bit more peach
Fancy.
crown. And some
Yep.
peach
Hey
crown.
man, this is
I got the
my,
rum and coke.
It's my
that
favorite
video with the
drink right here.
protein.
It's so good.
He's
This is how
always-
you make
he's
a
always
protein
at it.
shake. First you add ice, then you add your protein. Then you grab a banana and you add protein.
Yeah.
Then you add some more protein.
And then you add.
Then you're gonna go into your refrigerator, grab the milk. Then you're gonna add more protein.
More protein.
No, my question
Protein.
was, Bob, what are you working on right there, buddy?
I bought some more batteries for my camera, and they came in today. So I was making sure they were the right batteries. Yeah, I
camera.
got this down right here.
An
Hey, there
update
was
is
the right
rolling out
batteries,
that Ned
too.
Fools Nuketown and private
Ooh.
matches. Okay, cool.
Mm.
It's nice.
Got a new
Oh.
lens coming in on Sunday.
Bob's getting ready for the political violence about to happen.
That girlfriend's
I
gonna
like- I like going
zoom in on all
out
the
into
big
nature
parts.
and just
Nah, Bob
Taking
wants to make sure he
wildlife
gets all the
photos.
right angles of his girlfriend's
that's
wheelchair.
majestic.
That's what I was saying, bro. I was like, Bob using that in the bedroom, 100%. He's gonna zoom the
Dude,
fuck
Bob's
in, bro.
walk still.
He wants to
Nah,
be
nah.
able. He wants to be able to take a picture of those rims, brother.
hang on.
Hang
Hang on.
on.
I'll show you what Bob's got for that.
LED strips
I'll
underneath
show you what
the
Bob's got for that.
Hey, Bob, can you change it to a different shirt that is a white shirt, brother? Because that white shirt ain't doing you justice on camera.
This is light blue.
funky, dude.
I'm not saying that you are, but it gave you 10 pounds more.
Oh gosh.
Isaiah, I wouldn't be talking, you fat little bastard.
Dude, I'm 155, motherfucker.
We're all fat. Let it happen.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
I'm
Stop
not.
it, guys. Bob can't stand this.
yeah, man. You seen them
I
legs?
was fat, but
You
now
see
I'm fat less.
Punky straight up a Roblox character, bro, with his square ass shoulders.
I have a cyst in my hips.
good ass leg goes.
Hey, Bob. I had a real question.
Bob's got the fucking GoPro chest mount.
Yeah, we get first person view.
Yeah, bro. You didn't change that shirt, huh? Them man titties just hanging out.
For real.
I'll pull the man titties out right now.
Bob-
See 'em, bro. They've
No
been
nipple. No
Hey,
nipple.
Bob.
Bob
What?
got them calcium cannons.
I've noticed, Bob, you've never worn red.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Is it because you're into the Crips?
Yeah, he
Hey,
has.
nah.
He's had a red
Hey,
flannel
hey,
before.
Trump.
You've worn a red flannel
You live
before.
in California. Are you a liberal now?
Fuck no.
Eh,
You
He
take
li-
that back.
well, let's
That's
face
an
it.
insult around here.
Let's face it.
I believe
He lives in California because he literally has no choice.
Yeah, I only ever come here because they pay me to be here,
Yeah, for real.
Your
and
California
they kind
flag
of
on the
moved
back
me out here.
makes it feel like you're stuck there.
Are you fucking stupid?
Yeah, I see it.
What?
That bear has 2 heads.
The bear
I
has
don't-
two.
I don't
It says New California. It's a Fallout reference.
That's
And you
right,
got
no.
2 kids, bro.
It's a fucking Fallout reference.
Hey, bro, you get a knock at your door right now, and P Diddy's right there. What you do?
He's
Was it?
getting popped.
Close it.
Nope.
I'm about to pull a fucking Joe's and walk across the screen with one of them things.
Yeah, for real.
P Diddy knocks on my door, he's getting fucking popped.
P Diddy.
Actually, no. P Diddy knocks on my door. We about to turn them tables on him.
It's-
You heard me.
he's gonna make it like a freaking I already forgot that movie. Maybe it's a good thing I forgot it.
We about to have our own special Diddy party.
with you, we about to be having titty party.
Oh, Pulp Fiction. He's gonna
Jared,
have a
go eat
Pulp
a stick of
Fiction
butter or
moment.
something.
That's what Bob's gonna
we
do.
are at about 50 minutes.
50, okay.
That's what Bob's gonna do. He's gonna pull a Pulp Fiction. I see him smiling. He knows what I'm talking about. Bob.
No, I'm smiling because I miss my old friends.
His girlfriend's
We are your old friends.
My old work friends.
Her,
Oh, I heard
her
that.
not in the wheelchair.
You don't miss me, Bob?
I always miss you, Punky.
Oh.
I need you to calm down, Bob. I
Don't.
need
Is
you to
that
calm
hurt?
down and just eat your
Bob, that
crayon.
heart's
Here.
too perfect. You've done that
Eat your
too much.
crayon. Eat your crayon. That's a good Marine.
What's your favorite flavored crayon? Crayon. Blue.
Blue.
It tastes
People
like
say
blueberry.
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 We've
Yeah.
already been through this. This is like episode 10
He
shit.
has
bro.
one. He has
Green.
a
It'll
crayon.
I
always
wasn't
be
there
green.
for episode 10. I was fighting.
Fighting what? Oh yeah.
Skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers.
No, it's armored
You
combat
don't see
shit.
walls?
Fighting for my land bat.
Yeah, he's preparing.
Hey, the Conquered are always gonna bitch and moan.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But guess what?
It's
Tables
been
have
better,
turned.
huh?
I joined their sport now.
But
That's
yeah,
a
what
lot of
you
soy
making
sauce.
there,
That's
Jess?
a
What's
lot of
that?
soy
That's some
sauce.
soy sauce. It's a lot of sodium, my guy.
Yeah,
He's
man.
putting it on his Lil Wayne.
He said, "What the fuck's the two of you, Calcium Canyon?"
They play a game?
He's playing Power
He's got Call of
Worlds.
Duty queued up in the background.
Shotgun.
Stop pushing this camera away.
Pushing the camera away.
We're straight up about to end the episode so we can play together. And this man started a match. I fucking hate this group.
Oh, I'm about
I'm
to hop
probably
in
gonna
some
go to
zombies.
sleep after this since everyone wants to play Call of Duty.
buy Call of Duty, or buy Game Pass. So you don't have to buy Call of Duty.
Oh, my finger's bleeding again. Nice.
Wow, I can't wait to play with you guys in like 2 years.
It'll be
Well,
great.
when it's done downloading.
So what did we learn this podcast? Bob didn't get in a car accident. Punky doesn't need no man. Isaiah
Crip.
is still Isaiah. J Ray needs more butter. Joe's is in his house, but he's gonna go burn down a Jew synagogue or some kind. And then Terrell is taking his land back. So
Apple butter.
Quick question:
With
Are
better
Crips
internet.
Democrats?
who?
Are Crips Democrats?
Bob, they can't vote. They're all felons.
That's true.
He's out facts.
He's got a point. He's
Got
got a
facts.
point.
Yep, yep.
Whether you're a blood or a crip, you can't vote.
Well, I think it's the end of the podcast. We're gonna go ahead and wind it down, but I'm gonna wind it down in a special way today, alongside your favorite words, because this is gonna come out after the election's over. Who do you think's gonna win? Starting with Isaiah.
The people, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not taking that bullshit answer. You
If
pick.
Kamala wins, the people lose.
I just said Corey just said who's gonna win.
Yeah, pick.
Let's be
between
honest.
the two
Hype.
can-
between
This
the
is
two
not.
candidates.
This is a no-win situation.
It's a double-edged sword, I hear.
Hey, bro, it's a win if my gas prices go down to $1.60 like they did 4 years ago.
So let's
Oh,
just
hey.
use innuendos to end out the
Listen,
episode.
I'm never
How about
gonna
that?
have a $1.60 gas out here.
Oh no.
No, Bobby.
Yeah, actually, no. I got another thing I want to say. Joey or Joe's, what's your name?
Joe's, look at that.
Joe's, you
no
were
lie.
at the Durango. Were
He
you at
did
the
the
Durango?
glitch.
Were you at the Durango football game tonight?
Yeah.
Did they honor that piece of shit?
Yeah.
Fuck that
Wait.
kid, dude.
Wait, what happened?
Tell him the story, Joe's. Go.
Yeah, because I haven't gotten to say how my week's been.
Yeah, let's talk about Joe's.
He's been eating and playing Call of Duty.
Well,
How's your believe?
Sunday morning, very close family friend of mine was killed in a head-on collision, leaving Aztec, going towards the pumpkin patch. It was a 17-year-old kid hauling butt through, or hauling butt trying to get to his mom's house or his grandma's house, and he hit him head-on collision, killed our family friend instantly, put his wife in the hospital, as well as both of his kids, and they're expected to be in there for about a month, at minimum. The kid only walked out with, from what I understand, a broken collarbone, and he now has some back issues, but that's
He
about
raised
it.
14 grand for that.
He now has like 37,000 in his
Oh
GoFundMe.
God, yeah. Oh, go fuck
Oh,
So
yourself.
why does he have a fucking GoFundMe? He caused the accident.
They
Get a
left
brand new
out.
fucking car, Bob.
They left out the fact that he killed somebody to get sympathy.
No, that
That's the
motherfucker
shitty part
should
of
be in
it, too.
jail. That kid should be in
Did he
jail.
even get any kind of charges at all for that?
That's vehicular homicide, bro.
So
Manslaughter.
someone
It's
we all
manslaughter.
know, it was the officer that arrived on scene for it and did the report and everything.
Which officer?
An officer that we all know.
Oh,
We all. Oh.
okay.
Mhm.
Continue.
So he did the report for it. He put it in for vehicular manslaughter, and I don't know what else, but that is one charge that he did give him. He sent it to the DA and is just waiting on the DA to make their decision.
So he could still get charged with vehicular manslaughter.
he's
under the
17,
criminal,
right?
I think they're gonna wait for the kids to see how they turn out because it could probably turn to felonious because of that.
Yeah.
Because
Or,
they're
if
minors.
or if their
Sorry,
mom
Is
goes.
vehicular manslaughter not already a felony?
Yes.
Vehicular manslaughter,
Okay,
it
never
depends
mind.
on the charge. It can
Also,
be.
if he was drinking or not.
No, bro.
Hey,
So
but also he's 17. They could either charge him as a minor and he'll get off pretty easily, or if the judge feels it's warranted, or if they
New
wait,
Mexico has-
could
New
be.
Mexico has a- they passed a couple years ago. That is, if you do adult crimes, you do adult time.
Hell yeah, that's.
Um,
They
Yeah,
actually
he's
did
at
something right
37
for once.
I think he's at 37,000 to get him. What's it
yeah,
called?
bro. So that's what I
Nah,
think
it's
is
like
so
a
horseshit.
$500,000 bond.
No. So the family has a GoFundMe for, is it funeral expenses or is it for hospital expenses, Joe's?
it says it was for hospital expenses and vehicle replacement.
What the
For the
fuck?
family, right? And what's
But-
that sitting at right now?
I think it was at 37, is what I was told.
No,
What the
for the
fuck?
family or for the kid?
For the kid.
For the kid.
No, I'm asking about the family.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
I
So
think
the
it was
kid-
like 2,000 last time you guys checked.
So the kid has 37,000. Hold on, let me see.
You know,
Joe's
the
has
kid has more money than them right now, for sure. We checked earlier.
Yeah, this
I just
little fucking bastard shouldn't be ever be able to be behind a wheel ever again over that shit.
So they're all in the hospital. They don't know if they're gonna, or don't know how long it's gonna be. For a few days, they thought that none of them were gonna survive, and they just now, or just recently confirmed that they're doing okay, whatever. And they have pretty high hopes.
It's not okay. It's not terrible. The amount the family has is close to 30,000. They're at 29,820.
There's
But still, 3-person hospital stay for serious injuries like that, 28,000 isn't gonna do much.
I damn near lost it in my car because here's what pisses me off, right? This family, this innocent family, did nothing wrong. They get into this terrible accident. Somebody loses their life, man, and it's so tragic to hear about it. And then the fact that Durango is going to sit there and honor this kid by bringing him up at halftime, and they're going to give him $37,000 to buy a new fucking car when his ignorant ass did that stupid shit and got in the car accident in the first place. That is negligence on your part, and you deserve to rot in prison. I don't care how old you are.
It's fucking Colorado. Okay, we're going political. It's a heavy blue state. Of course, the fucking liberal retards that fucking live up there will do some shit like that. Just like the fucking nope, we're gonna stop because it's gonna get racist. we're gonna cut that one off before I go too far.
What pissed me off is that somebody in Grand Junction shared this too, and it was a news article that said that it was a huge loss for the football team. They don't know if he's gonna play again this year. They would love for him to play again.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about your football
This is what pisses me off, dude. How is Durango celebrating this? How is Durango giving this kid that attention? He doesn't deserve it.
And
He was stupid. He fucked up. I don't care. I don't care. He fucked up. He made a mistake, and they're gonna praise him for it, and that's bullshit.
High schools and colleges did this in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, where they would prioritize a player's life over everyone else's, and many high schools and colleges got absolutely fucked for that because they're letting their students get away with fucking absolute murder, B, their grades slip, and they were just creating shit human beings.
So here's what I think should happen, right? If the judge can't rule until he turns 18, then you push that trial back till he's 18. But if Joe's is correct and they get trial for that shit, then that kid needs to go to prison for a long fucking time. You fucked up.
Should go to prison for a long fucking time, anyways.
And on top of all of that, the money he has saved for this new car that he's getting needs to go to that family.
No, not saved.
No, it should be returned to the donors, and the donors should be, because that's taking donations and giving it to someone else
that's illegal.
Highly illegal.
Fair enough. Whatever.
Because guess who did that during the election this year?
Then the money,
Democratic Party.
That's what they did.
Politics
that's
right
exactly
now.
what. No.
Oh, but here's also
it's exactly what they did.
With the article, it pissed me off. They couldn't even say the family's names. They just said Mr. Garcia, Miss Garcia's wife, Mr. Garcia's wife, and his 2 kids.
For
Mr. Garcia perished.
For privacy reasons.
Yeah.
It's just
It's like they that's all they did for them. They're just like, oh yeah, hey, yeah, he also killed somebody. So go on. It's a huge loss for the football team. He was a great person.
Yeah, they just tad-bitted on the fucking family he killed, but just like, oh, this kid's life's ruined. It's like, yeah, fuck him.
Because the full story isn't being told. That's the issue.
Yeah, well,
media and journalism has gone away from telling the truth to telling whatever fucking narrative the editor or the journalist decide to push.
Durango Journal, bro.
Yeah, quite frankly, I don't give a fuck about this kid's
fucking
fucking
term for it. It's called yellow journalism.
I couldn't help but notice Punky pulled out a knife pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, on the GoFundMe page, it just says that he has a long road to recovery, that he's gonna need a new car, and that they're just completely hiding the fact that he killed somebody in an accident that he caused.
Hey man,
I wish I got a car when I was in recovery.
What did you say, Joes?
Can I please finish?
Agree.
Because you guys are talking over me, and I have a lot of crap to say.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the kid has gone through 3 surgeries so far, and I just spaced on what I was about to say.
You're playing. You're
The kid had
focusing.
been doing his whole life as is. He was going to get full ride scholarships to college to go play football. He is no longer getting those. He can't even play football ever again.
Good.
The other part is I have spoken with the EMT that responded to it, and she said that the kid had a seizure, and that's why he crossed over into the other oncoming lane. But they still suspected that he was speeding. They don't think he did it because he was having the seizure. It was
He was speeding and then the seizure just happened.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, blunt force trauma can cause a seizure.
Well, no, he had a seizure before
Seizure is
the
what
accident.
Ah.
No, he had a seizure after.
he was driving.
okay.
When the wreck happened, there was a curve in the road. He was going where the curve turns right, so like he had to go this way and then turn, or this way and then turn, and then my friend's family was coming in there. So as soon as he hit that turn, instead of turning, he just went straight and hit their car. So.
See, but also, if you have a medical condition like that where you have seizures randomly, typically you're not allowed to have a license.
He's never had a seizure before.
And at that point, I don't fucking believe it.
Yeah, you can't really believe
Yeah, I
it.
don't believe that. I think that was a made-up thing.
I think he had
If
it
you've never
after
had a
he
seizure
crashed.
before, then it's highly unlikely that would happen. It's more likely he lost control of his vehicle because he's a 17-year-old that doesn't know how to fucking drive.
And then he had a seizure right
Also,
after the
what
And
crash.
then
car
he's
was he driving?
making up a fucking story.
Because if the EMT said he had a seizure, then he
What was
could
the
have
car
just
that he was
freaking-
driving?
It was a pickup. It was a Ford Raptor.
Oh yeah, easily he was speeding. Like, he knew exactly what he was doing.
Raptor, he had too big of an engine for a fucking 17-year-old to be driving.
He also had a concussion that he was diagnosed with the day before.
Seizure.
Okay, if he had a concussion the day before, seizure can be brought on by a concussion, which
Yeah.
you know football players have a little brain anyways. So
CTE.
Then at that point, why the fuck is he driving?
yeah, if he knew, because whenever you're doing contact sports, you learn like, oh, concussions. These are things you're not supposed to do, especially if you go see a doctor.
Dude,
They
when,
tell you
when I
don't
had
get
my
behind a
concussion,
fucking
I wasn't
wheel.
allowed to drive for like 4 days.
Well, because here's my thinking. It's no different than me getting drunk and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the fucking gas station."
Well, here's the other thing. If he's in
Yeah.
football,
I
and
mean, it just
here's the other thing though. If he's in football and the way that they work things over there, especially for a 5A team, he probably said to the freaking whatever
Looked like he fell asleep.
whatever
I'm reading.
fucking response person that was up there. He told him, "How many fingers am I holding up?" And it's like, no, that's not the question you ask. You have to ask, it's true or false? Is he holding up fingers?
With
And then-
concussions and shit like
and it
that, you're
doesn't get
supposed to
reported.
ask them date,
They ha-
time, name.
They have
Yeah,
concussion
time.
protocols in football for a reason. Like if he had a concussion, they would have definitely seen it, and he most definitely would not have been able to get behind the vehicle.
I mean, he would be able to, but then it's on his head kind of thing. Like, you knew you had a concussion. You were told these are the things you're not supposed to do, and if you continue to do it anyways, and you hurt somebody or kill yourself, then, like, if you kill yourself, whatever insurance company your family has or you have will not pay out to your family. Like, you have a million, and things like this, you are liable for whatever happens, and any thing like that, you're supposed to be charged with it.
Yeah, Durango's a
have a
freaking Durango's a sketchy high school team though.
no,
Sorry,
especially like
hold on. Let Joe say what he was just saying because it cut him out. Go ahead, Joe.
I have had multiple concussions. I've never been told not to drive.
Really?
Really?
I've had like 4 or 5, and I've been told each time, like, granted, most of them were in my adult life, do not drive, someone's going to drive you home.
Mine was, I had one in football in high school, and I was told not to drive. Then I had one outside of high school, and I was still told not to drive. Like,
Yeah.
literally, I had to call someone to pick me up and leave my vehicle overnight at the hospital.
Jeez. Well, I think the seizure thing might be a scapegoat for him to use, so that way he doesn't get charged with this whole thing.
I mean,
Grant-
if
Oh, he'll
if,
still get charged.
if
just
he
not.
did
He
get a
just won't
warning
receive the
of not
punishment.
driving, then that's
I'm just saying it's
all
really
they have to say
coincidental.
is if it was his coach or the school's was it sports medicine?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't give him that, and then now it's transferred to the blame of adult who should know better.
yeah.
I'm just saying that it's just oddly coincidental that this guy that's never had a seizure suddenly has a seizure. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's oddly coincidental he had a seizure before hitting this family, and then now it's what he's going to use to get off of the issues.
Murder charge.
Yeah, and if it happened, first of all, the odds are I don't know how the odds are, but I'm just saying like the odds
Not
of
great.
that being the issue are pretty slim, I think. And aside from that, I think it's just a bunch of bullshit excuses. I think the fact that Durango jumped immediately to his aid is horseshit. Now they did share the other families. The football team did share the other family's GoFundMe page, and they're currently behind by $6,000. Whereas the kid, the football player, is $5,000 over his budget, and this family can't even get to the $30,000 mark. So I'm just saying, I feel like there's higher priority in the 3 lives that innocently did nothing wrong and are now in a hospital fighting for their lives, and not the
And
kid
the
who's
life that was lost.
yeah, and not the guy who's gonna sit there and continue going to school and shit and get a brand new car now because he can afford it.
He'll
Yeah.
get his own. He'll get
Well,
it.
so I guess the GoFundMe also was not made by his family. It was made by one of his football teammates' parents, I guess, or sibling or something like that.
I hope your fucking
Oh.
house burns down. I hope you see this.
But I don't know. I was mad. I was a very angry person this
Oh.
first half of the week over it. And the GoFundMe really did piss me off because asking for a new car is ridiculous.
Asking for a new car is incredibly insensitive when you have 3 people fighting for their life in a hospital.
Yeah.
And if this little bastard does have seizures, he should have his fucking license revoked.
But so I was very angry, but I did a lot of talking to people and praying. And I mean, he's already rid of his life enough as is. I do think he needs the charges, but I don't think he needs to go to prison or anything like that.
I do.
Even if he spends a night in jail.
Nope. Too little of a sentence.
You kill somebody, you go to jail. Unless it was in self-defense.
I think he deserves the charges 100%, and he does not ever deserve to have a license again.
Who's he voting
Well,
for?
you know it's New Mexico. People get 7 DUIs and continue to keep their licenses.
Yep.
Anyway,
And I don't think it would make a difference because his license is through Colorado, but I don't know if it's a whole different thing there. But
Colorado is extremely soft on crime.
Well,
Yeah, it's a
we've
blue state. What do you expect?
as much as I'd love to continue this conversation, I think we're losing our audience at this moment in time. Savage Corn hasn't been here for a minute. I don't know if he's just listening or if he dipped out on us. But obviously, I forgot that was a point I needed to bring up with you, and I'm glad you brought it up. And I think we all got our points across. Obviously,
This little bastard should burn.
Well, we're in a country where you're innocent until proven guilty, and obviously every side points to guilty with the one option that he's innocent, and it's probably going to be
guilty till proven.
Guilty until proven innocent.
Get that man.
Anyway,
This is the Marine Corps.
Shout out to that family. I don't really know if there's much we can do at this point. It seems like they've got already a ton of money, and it's not like we have anyone that's going to go donate a ton of money to help them. But we can obviously keep their memory alive.
Savage Corn could be technically Elon Musk in disguise.
Dude, Savage
would
Corn
be
is just
wild.
Elon Musk watching us play on Twitch. That's funny.
Hey, Savage Corn, if you got some money, bring it my way.
With that being said, I know.
Send it that family's way. Come
Well,
on,
yeah,
Jared.
yeah.
We literally just talked about this.
With that being said, the thing we can do is keep their memory alive and obviously keep an update on the
Keep them in your
situation.
prayers.
And yes,
Whether
and
you actually pray or not, keep them in your thoughts.
Yeah,
Yes.
as far as we're all tracking to, the other 3 in that family are scheduled to go home at some point. Their recovery is going good.
I did hear his wife got out of surgery and was doing fine.
Yep,
She
because
was in
she was
rest and
actually
recovery.
stuck at San Juan Regional because
Oh,
they
that poor
they
bastard.
couldn't get her stable. They finally got her stable and flown out to Albuquerque, so she's with her kids now.
Yeah, because the 2 kids got airlifted to UNM.
Yep.
Yeah, to
Oh,
the
God.
Children's Hospital.
Yeah.
So
Right.
they are on the
Yes.
road to a successful recovery.
So we'll obviously, as the podcast goes on and we learn more information, we'll continue to keep updates on that family. So like Bob said, keep them in your prayers, keep them in your thoughts at this time, and if you can donate anything to them, we'll throw a link in the description or something when I upload it, and so you guys can go donate to them and not the kid getting the new car. He seems like he's doing just perfectly fine.
If you want to send shit to his house, I'll find his address for you.
Bob, no.
Oh, Bob.
I don't know. Do we want to do final words or should we just end the way we ended?
Let's
'Cause I
just
don't know.
end it.
Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna say final words right now. We're in a pretty down mood. I think we should just end it in a down mood. I'll be honest. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of the BS Bros podcast. Like I said, check the link in the description of the YouTube and Spotify episode to see the links and how you can help this family on the road to recovery. Aside from that, you've been joined by Bob, Punky, Isaiah, Joe's, Kirby, Joey, and Terrell. We'll see you next week. This was episode number 30 of the BS Bros podcast.
30. Bye.